Hello to the Fairy Elephant Effect podcast. I am Elysabeth Wolter, your host. I am an EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique Tapping Specialist. I'm a Happy Habits Activator and I'm your coach. And last week we explored flow and wind and what that meant and how we actually create momentum in our life, and the importance of inspired action. And this week I just want to go a bit deeper into what inspired action is. Because we have been trained and taught to take action all the time. Don't sit down, don't take a break because you'll be called lazy or procrastinating, which a lot of the time is rubbish. We really feel that, or have been told and trained, move, move, move. And a lot of that movement is just wearing us out. It's not making any sense. It isn't taking us to the places we want to go. Because, we have true desires and aspirations. And if we are just taking action, we quite often are not moving anywhere closer to them. Not all actions are beneficial. Sometimes we just keep doing things because we feel we need to be doing something. But all that doing is doing us no good. Because if we have not taken the time to find out, is that action aligned, then we can be feeling more tired, more frustrated, and going further in the wrong directions. So inspired action feels different from just doing something for the sake of movement, doing something for the sake of you don't want people to say negative things about you, doing something for the sake of, if I'm sitting here doing nothing, I must be useless, or I must be lazy, or those thoughts. They don't help us ever. When we know we're taking inspired action, it feels natural, exciting, and like the next logical step. When we take aligned action, we're not just hoping something happens, we know we are creating momentum in the right direction. A lot of people confuse busy work with progress, but that is not a truth. We might take random actions hoping, wishing, and both of those words are not great words, that something will stick. I actually had someone say, you just throw things at the wall and work out what's going to stick. That's a lot of effort, that's a lot of working out what doesn't work, and you may have no energy left to be able to take action on the opportunities that were the right ones for you. That is not the way to get further in life. Maybe, because people think maybe this will work, maybe that will help. But when we align our actions with our deepest, align them with our aspirations, we don't waste energy on uncertainty. Instead, we move with intention and clarity. So how do we ensure we're making the right moves? Some of us have come through living through a culture where it said to use your head rather than your heart. Because, that was where logic was going to be, the only way for you to make decisions. And I'm suggesting right here and right now, you put your hands on your heart and you take a couple of breaths in, and then after a few breaths, you're going to realize that your head and heart are connected. And your heart has so many more receptors than your brain. And by using your heart along with your head, you are creating coherence, you are creating a better platform to be living your life from. So, I am going to introduce you to the sway technique, and I'm going to explain it the best I can online. But the sway technique is a simple yet powerful tool to connect to your body's natural intelligence, because our inner sanctum has intelligence. It is intelligent. It wants us to know untold mysteries, and it wants you to be able to hear it. This is our inner intelligence, wisdom, knowledge base, and the sway could help you to start hearing it and be connected to it. So our body always knows the truth before our mind catches up. And if you know anything about Joe Dispenza, he talks about it, and several other people too. Our mind has a mind, but our body also has, its own mind. And we forget this, and many people just spend their time living from the neck up, and that is not what we're intending at all. So the sway technique helps us to connect to our bodies and bypassing our overthinking brain, so we get straight to the answers that are most aligned for us. So here is how the technique works. Stand relaxed with your feet hip width apart. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Now you can either have your hands on your heart or you can have your hands at the side. Ask a clear yes or no question. For example, is this action aligned for your highest good? Or, as I quite often do when I'm showing people, we start with things like, I might say, am I 6'10"? And so going forward means yes, and going backwards means no. And I'm going to get a no. And it's just a movement. It could be quite a lot of movement or it could be a little bit movement. But you're out of your head and into your body. And so you allowed your body to move naturally. Sway forward, yes. Sway backwards, no. And then you can ask yourself a question you know is a yes answer, or and see how your body reacts. And then you start, using this as a tool. You start investigating it. This technique helps to remove doubt and provides a direct connection to your subconscious and energetic alignment. It also strengthens our ability to trust our inner voice rather than relying on external influences to guide our decisions. How often do we take action based on what we see others thinking? What we see others thinking. If I do that, maybe I'll get what they have. How many times do we think, well, this is like the same thing, we'll just throw things at the wall and see what sticks, we'll give that a go. But our true path does not come from imitation. It comes from trusting the wisdom within us. And so once you can start connecting to this way and you start getting these answers, and I'll tell you, they're unbelievable. It will change what you're doing with your energy. And if you're tired, go and have a little nap. Refresh, come back, and then get back into alignment of what you're supposed to be doing next. Take inspired action for that. Because when we make decisions from our inner trust rather than external influences, we create a life that's aligned with who we truly are. And that's the life waiting for us. I'm repeating that. That's the life waiting for us. That's the life waiting for you. One that is heartfelt, intuitive, and led from within. So aligning action with certainty. When we take action that is truly inspired, there is a sense of certainty behind it. We no longer second guess ourselves or feel like we're spinning our wheels. That is why mindset work is important when we operate from alignment. Our actions are infused with clarity and purpose. So I encourage you to think about your recent actions. 1, are they aligned with what you truly want? Or 2, are you just being busy to feel productive? Doesn't mean you are being productive. Have you checked in on yourself before making a decision? The sway is fantastic for decision making. And use the sway to start making aligned decisions. Ones that feel right in your body. You will know. So if this episode resonated with you and you're ready to clear negative patterns, align your energy and create unstoppable momentum, I have 2 powerful programs available. I have my business detox, if we have an hour of power, a deep mental and emotional reset designed for teams of 4 or more. This program helps clear negativity, refresh energy, and set a foundation for a new productivity and success. We use EFT each month as well to help change the energetic imprint. I then have in my personal services, I have the Release and Realign program. This is my 8-week signature coaching program designed to help you release emotional blocks, rewire limiting beliefs, and create some sustainable change. If it's for those who are truly ready to step into the next level of their life with clarity and confidence. For more details to work with me, connect with me on Facebook, Elysabeth Wolter, LinkedIn, Elysabeth Wolter, or you can always email me at lizziesinsights@gmail.com. So see you next week, and let me know how you got on with the sway. Bye for now. Love to hear your feedback. Just great connecting with you guys. Thank you so much for listening today.